Welcome back to the Armenian Museum of America. I'm Gary Linsananian, the curator, and I'd like to share another object from our collection with you today. This is a volume on the history of Armenia, Hayastan, and it was published in 1946 in Bavaria, Germany. After World War II, there were a number of Armenian displaced people, initially soldiers that had been captured and were in these camps. 5,000 Armenian soldiers who were formerly in the Soviet army and have been captured, and they didn't want to go back to the Soviet Union under Stalin. There were various efforts to try to help them. One was led by George Mardigian, who was a well-known restaurateur. He had a restaurant in San Francisco, the Omak Hayam, very popular place, and he wrote, this is a book that he wrote. And he helped to found an organization called ANCHA, the Armenian National Committee for Homeless Armenians. And this is a history of the ANCHA, the organization. It saved thousands of Armenians, not just after the war, but then later Armenians from Bulgaria, from Romania, various displaced people and refugees. And they helped them to settle in America. But this particular piece of 1946, this volume was particularly interesting because inside the volume itself is an insert. And this is the insert. And so this particular book was sent to Dr. Aram Bogosian in New York. And when they sent it to him, they asked him to please pay for the book, but don't pay by sending money for the book. Please pay by sending money to the camp to help people, or if not that, to various organizations to buy care packages, like the Red Cross. And so these organizations would help to support all these refugees, all these displaced people that were in the camp. Armenian community in Germany, all of Germany after World War II was devastated by the bombing, etc. It was in terrible condition. But the Armenians in Bavaria were trying to help these refugees, and this is how they did it, by publishing this book. This book was actually published with the help of the American Army, and so this was an effort in order to try to find some kind of location to support these refugees in the camps and then relocate them somewhere else. And so it's just an important part of history. And we're very fortunate that this piece was donated to us recently by Claire Kadeshian. And Claire was working for the Aram and Zoa Bogosian Foundation. The Armenian Museum is here to share our stories, our culture, our history with you, the public. We thank you for joining us. We hope you'll join us again. And we thank Michelle Collegian, President of the Board of Trustees of the Armenian Museum, for making this series possible. Until next time, stay safe.